I'm very pleased to welcome all of you to our community center here in Volker neighborhood and joining us here on Facebook Live. Thank you for tuning in. If you miss anything, we do have YouTube for Kansas City Oasis, so you can find us here later. And if you're wondering, maybe new people are here, Oasis has been, since 2014, the premier faith-based alternative community. We welcome everyone regardless of beliefs, non-beliefs, race, gender, sexual orientation, identity, or any other trait. We believe that the human experience is better when it is shared. I killed it, Jason, I'm sorry. 5 core values. We have people are more important than beliefs. Reality is known through reason. Human hands solve human problems. Meaning comes from making a difference. Be accepting and be accepted. And today's program is a little unique, so hang in there. We're going to have just a tiny bit different schedule than normal. But we are super, super, super excited to have Kate Cosentino here to discuss her musical career. Everybody give a round of applause for Kate. All right. So just so that you're aware, we have our gift exchange and our Dirty Santa game after Kate's performance/interview. So we're not going to have a coffee break because we can have coffee while we're doing gifts and stuff. And our community moment is like, that was it, all right? You're welcome. So we're super excited. I'm going to read a little bit about Kate as she comes up. Ooh, this is so fancy. Can you guys see that? Wow. I didn't know that was a thing in PowerPoint. Good job. Okay, so here's her socials up here. Kate is a woman of subtle nuances and a plethora of dad jokes. We're not besties yet, but we will be. You just wait, girl, okay? She can encompass wit and sass while balancing the profound ability to speak on behalf of the struggles of others. Born and raised in Kansas City, he put Cosentino. I'm not going to call you Cosentino. I'm going to call you Kate. Kate has always had an affinity for strong storytellers and jazzy hooks, with songs which deal with the struggles of a trans child, an ode to the damaging effects of an eating disorder, and the loved one's journey with Alzheimer's. Cosentino's art is undoubtedly cultivated by a deep desire to share stories and share them well. Sorry, there's more.
Probably too much.
It's totally fine, it's fine. Oh, that's it. Please give a warm Oasis welcome to Kate Cosentino.
Hey. Hey, guys. So lovely to be here. Happy holidays. Happy it's finally cold for some reason here. I don't know why. I want to play you guys some tunes, and I'm just happy to be in community and be here with y'all. This is a song I wrote. I don't know if you can relate to this. I don't know if you've ever been like, I'm working so hard to get the thing I want, and every time you get close to it, they're like, no, you can't have it. This is a song kind of about, getting back on the horse over and over again when that keeps happening. It's called Pulling the Rug. Make me a list and I'll check all your boxes. Give me a finish line to cross. I run so fast sometimes I don't know if I'm lost or just 3 steps from what I want. Hope that I could win you over by now, but I made it worse somehow. Put my foot in my mouth. Keep jumping high for you, and you keep pulling the rug. Each day higher and higher, I keep trying for you, but you keep pulling the rug out from under me, from under me. You pulling the rug out from under me. You pull the rug right out from under my feet. So what's it gonna take for you to let me have this? It's a little dream I got. Oh, keeper of secrets, tell me, do I reach the peak, and is it everything that I want? Hope that I could win you over by now. I'm gonna make it somehow, no thanks to your doubts. I keep jumping high day higher and higher. I keep trying for you, but you keep pulling the rug out from under me. From under me, you pulling the rug out from under me. You pull the rug right out from under my feet. Higher and higher, higher and higher, higher and higher. Higher and higher, higher and higher, higher and higher. Been jumping so high for you. So what's it gonna take for you to let me have this? Tell me what you want. So what's it gonna take for you to let me have this? Tell me what you want. I keep jumping high for you, and you keep pulling the rug each day higher and higher. I keep trying for you, but you keep pulling the rug out from under me. From under me, you're pulling the rug out from under me. You pull the rug right out from under my feet. From under me. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, I'm warning you for this next one. That was quite normal, quite tame, but if you can't tell from my outfit, I like to be a little silly. I like to have fun, which I feel like you guys probably do too. Just judging, just judging. This is a song I wrote at the top of this year, inspired by, I saw this guitar online. It was purple and sparkly, and I was like, I want it so bad. Way too expensive. And then I was like, let me just check my Roth IRA. Not gonna do it, but let me just check. And it was the exact amount the guitar was. And I didn't do it, but I thought about it for a really long time. I was like, is it a sign? Should I do it? I didn't. But then I was like, let's write a song about it. So this is called Now Money, Later Money. I give you 10 years to live or 10 years to die. It's a little bit of a lot, a bit of a little bit of time. How you gonna spend it? Who you gonna be at? How many of those 10 years will you spend worrying? Will you make a checklist, mile long, of all the things you need to do before your body moves on? Or are you rotting in bed? Cute little coma, doesn't matter when you're dead. Drink the undiet soda. Would you like your now money, later money, later money? Now I am surely making dividends on the pennies in my couch. Oh, now money, later money, later money. Now if I have no money anyhow, I'll take my later money now. Later money now. Quit the gym, hit the club, make out with some strangers, or commit to true love. It's only 10 years, baby, till death do us part. Let's get the tax benefits so we can buy matching guitars. Matching guitars. Would you like your now money, later money, later money? Now I am earning dividends on the pennies in my couch. Oh, now money, later money, later money. Now if I have no money anyhow, I'll take my later money now. Later money now. I'll take my later money now. Take my later money now. Well, the exchange rate with the future it's not looking great. So I think I'll take it all out on my Roth IRA and spend it down at the local arcade. True happiness is a pile of tickets, and I'm one jackpot away. Jackpot away, yeah, yeah. Would you like your now money, later money now? I am earning dividends on the pennies in my couch. Oh, now money, later money now. If I have no money anyhow, I'll take my later money now. Honey, later money now. I am earning so many dividends on the pennies in my couch. Oh, now money, later money now. If I have no money anyhow, I'll take my later money now. I'll take my later money now. I'll take my later money now, now. Later money now. Thank you.
Okay, that was so fun. I am going to think about that all day. Okay, Kate, before you walk away, I have a semi-serious, legitimately silly question. I know people who have like vinyl that's purple and glitter. So this is the serious part. Would it hurt the guitar, or could like you play it the same if we just covered it in purple vinyl? I know it's not the same as yours, but you know.
I don't see why not.
I just challenge accepted. So, you know, if you got like your second tier guitar, you just be like, Jules, take care of that for me, will ya?
Love it.
So
Love it. Let's do it.
I'm also thinking we have Dirty Santa and Kate singing so melodically. Amy, you can sit down if you want to. Sorry. Amy, can you pan over to Santa for just a second? So Santa is like, raise your hand if you think he's like a little too wholesome. We're going to play a game called Dirty Santa, right? So I'm like, we need to get our artists up in here and just be like, put some leather in there and like give him some like little, I don't know, what's the football thing they do? Anyway, next year. Okay, so we're going to do some announcements. Guys, we made a new endeavor to make announcements shorter. You're welcome. If I talk too fast, it's your fault. Birthdays, yay. 29th is Jordan McKinney. I don't know what day today is because I don't have my watch on. Becca's on the 31st. So if you're like, New Year's Eve, what should I do? Text Becca. Is today the 29th? 28th. Tomorrow, you can text Jordan, okay? Dwight is a New Year's baby. Dwight, where are you? He's hiding. He's dorking off is what he's doing. And then Casey Stubbs is also on the 1st. So happy birthday to all of our friends. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, this is impromptu. We always do birthdays and celebrations. And I know Mr. Jason Radford just scored a new job. Woo! I don't have a picture of him. You'll just have to look at his face in real life. But please tell Jason congratulations, because it's May. That you've been like looking at every job ever, and he's like, this is the one. So super excited for Jason. And if you're like, I haven't had enough excitement in my last 2 weeks, Rent is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yes, the 29th. Jordan's birthday. How did I know? If you haven't seen Rent, or if you want to see it again, come. We have 4 couches now, guys. I'm just telling you, these are the bomb diggity. We're going to have to start arm wrestling over them. And that's Monday at 5:30. The movie will start at 6-ish, whatever Sarah feels like. Book club, we got 2 months of book club lined up. So January book club is The Poisonwood Bible. Sounds very interesting. Fill me in later. I'm not going to read it. The Immoral Life of Henrietta Lacks. This is February. So February comes right after January in like 5 minutes. I want you to have both books, okay? Audible, both of them. If you need more info, let us know. We can connect you to the right people. And I have to fix the slide. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Beginner salsa class starts on Tuesday, January 6th. Don't come tomorrow. Don't come on Tuesday this week. We won't be here. Is that just, that's not, no, that's the 30-something. Okay, we're taking a break, people. Salsa is going to be 4 weeks. And then in February, we are going to have bachata. Salsa, bachata, da, 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 That's not a real dance step, don't worry. Okay, and if you don't understand what I just said so quickly, I know some of you in the back are like, oh my God, this girl had too much coffee. We go to all the socials, so look us up on there. We're also have everything on Meetup and our website. If you're a Facebook person, we want you to be on our Facebook private page, but it's like an inside private page, right? Not just anybody can get in. So make sure you make friends with someone who's already on the Facebook private page. It looks like this. It looks like the little heart with the thing. So I made that when she was 4. And then you can be on the insider scoop of like discussions. What are we doing? Does somebody need a couch? Whatever we talk about. Is that it? Whew, I did it. Okay, there's more info on the website. If I talk too fast, I'm not sorry. But we're going to have Kate come back. And Google, by the way, I was going to share this with you. Google says Kate Cosentino is a singer-songwriter known for her clever lyrics, indie pop, and jazzy sounds. We'll save more of her intro for the Q&A interview with Jason. So please welcome back Kate and Jason.
No, you hold on to that for Q&A.
Got it. I'm going to sit on my
I love it.
Let me see if I can get my clicker to work.
I believe. I'm excited for this. Jason was like, there will be photos from your life up here. And I'm like, okay. I hope they're good photos from my life.
So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So glad that we were able to have you share about your music before you fly out of town later today. For those that saw what the event of what this is about, it's talking about her musical career from an early age until recently, and we'll get to the second part here in a minute. So, a lot of kids start singing in their parents' living room, but when did you know that you had a passion for singing and music?
I mean, my parents' answer would probably be she wouldn't shut up and just kept dancing around. So from the time I was really, really little. But for me, it clicked in the first grade. I started taking voice lessons, and my voice teacher gave me a CD of Regina Spektor. If anyone's listened to her, love her. And I was like, oh, this is weird. This is powerful. I want to do what she's doing. And that just kind of was this is my North Star. So.
Gotcha. And obviously you play guitar.
Yes.
When did you start playing guitar, and do you do any other instruments?
Yeah, guitar, that was also in the first grade. There was an after-school program where I went to elementary school where my music teacher was like, here, learn guitar. And everybody else was like, oh, this is fun. I was like, you could get little strings that were like black belt, yellow belt, red, like karate. And I was like, give me all of them. So I realized I really, really liked both winning prizes and playing guitar when I was about 7. And that's my main instrument. I dabble in bass and other things that are stringed, but guitar is like my love.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when you start young, you can't really start playing in bars.
No.
So where were some of the places that you played when you were young?
Oh gosh, I played at a spot called Nika's Cafe. It's gone now. It moved down here in like Westport for a little bit, or downtown somewhere, but it was out in Overland Park. Played at like Prospero's, bookstores, anywhere that would have me, races, like pretty much anything I could get my hands on. Yeah.
And then tell us about this other photo. I don't know about dolls, but apparently one has a theme song.
Yes, yeah. So this is Tenny Grant, the American Girl doll that's kind of, for copyright reasons, totally not based on Taylor Swift, but I think that's what they were getting at. And when I was in high school, I'd been going to Nashville, just to be like, do I want to move here? Do I want to write songs? And someone I met there was like, we need young girls to write for this doll. Do you want to write one of her like songs that's in her book? As if she wrote it. It was so cool. I was like geeking out. So my song is in her book as if like it's the thing she wrote, and it's in some of the products. And it was like, this is so cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And here's other stages besides Prospero's.
Yes.
So as far as, but before you went off to college and things, it seems like you got a lot of other opportunities to play. I think I saw Italia Fest and some other
Yes.
things. Anything you wanted to share about some of the other opportunities to play in some bigger stages?
Yeah, Kansas City has always been the best place ever, just supporting me as a musician and getting to be in the scene young. It's the best. It's the best people. So I got to play, yes to that. The Plaza Art Fair growing up was amazing. I felt so cool being on that big of a stage. And then my whole life I've played the Italian Festival in Zona Rosa. I'll be playing this summer as well. And that's just also another, if you can't tell by my eyebrows, also Italian in the last name. But it's just cool to be in community in Kansas City and I've always felt like no matter how young, how old, how whatever, they always have welcomed me on the stage. So it's been cool.
Tell us about this photo.
Oh, yes. Yes, when I was in prison. No, I'm just kidding. This is for my video for my song Emergency Contact, which asks the question, if you are interested in someone, interested in potentially getting married, what's the most roundabout way to ask them if they feel that way as well? So I thought asking them to be my emergency contact would be a fun concept. So this is me, going to jail and calling my significant other to be like, will you bail me out? Very fun concept. Mm-hmm.
And I read that you had a dilemma that you wanted to solve, and so you created a company out of it.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this was, as you can tell, I was never bored as a child. In middle school, I started playing in rock bands. I went to Music House over in Overland Park. I think they have a handful of other locations now, but I was playing guitar, and when you walk into the guitar center as a girl, they're like, would you like the pink guitar strap? Or we have Bullets or AC/DC's Face. And I was like, that's not enough options for me, first of all, sir. And I don't want any of those. So I decided, why aren't there more fun guitar straps for men and women and everybody in between? So I started just designing guitar straps and made them like Velcro so you can take off the design. And that was my passion project. And now it's still a little baby business that I'm trying to figure out, but it's fun.
So you have one strap, but then you swap out the design that you want?
Exactly.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And another woman noticed a problem and created a solution. Tell us about the guitar that you play.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this guitar is the St. Vincent signature. If you guys know St. Vincent, she's the coolest, Annie Clark. And she built this guitar specifically with women's bodies in mind. Which, looking at it, you kind of be like, it's pretty angular, you wouldn't think. It is by far the most comfortable guitar to play ever, and it has such a fabulous tone. It's my baby. I bring it everywhere. Yeah.
Yep. And when you were in college, part of that was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So tell us about where you went to college and what you studied.
Yeah. I went to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. And I studied music business and songwriting, which was the most fun thing I could do. And then in 2020, I was like, this is awesome. I'm doing my study abroad in Los Angeles. And then all of a sudden, everything started shutting down. And I was like, oh, no, we're going home. So I finished school online. This is we did a encouraging college kids to vote kind of event at Belmont that I got to host. But yeah, Belmont was a really magical time in my life. Just cool to be with other people trying to do what I wanted to do. And, Nashville's not Kansas City, but they have nice people as well with a similar vibe.
And it's not very far away.
No, it's an hour by plane.
So obviously this isn't just a hobby. You went to college to study music and music stuff. That's great. Yeah. And then when people think about Nashville, they think country music, and obviously that's not your style.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in 2023, you got to be on The Voice.
Yeah, that was fun. That was crazy.
So what would you like to tell us about that experience?
Yeah. The Voice came at a funny time because I was like, I just graduated college. I'm trying to do music, but every venue I've ever wanted to play is closed. Everyone's hiding inside. What is my life going to look like? So I was just like, I don't know. We're just going to figure it out. and I did a online audition for The Voice. I'd done it before, and out of nowhere they were like, "We think you'd be good for this season. Send in a video." And at this point, I was kind of like, yeah, sure, it's not going to work out. It never does. So I'm going to send in the most ridiculous video that I can. So I sang, "Play That Funky Music, White Boy." Sunglasses on, I like slammed the door open. I'm like, "What's up, The Voice?" And I sang that song. And of course, that's the one that got me on TV. But it really came at a good time because I feel like it solidified for me that being myself, as weird and wacky as I like to be, that always leads me in the right direction. And I had it came at the perfect time in my life because I was secure enough in myself to do it that I was like, oh, I just get to be me on TV. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Don't care when I get kicked off. Don't care how long I'm here. I'm just going to have the best time. And it was like the best summer camp I could have been a part of. Yeah. That's me.
That's you. So you were able to sing 3 songs on the show. Dionne Warwick's "Say a Little Prayer," Cyndi Lauper's "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," and Blondie's "Call Me." And of course, that last one, you were going against the person that eventually won that season. But of those 3, which one was your favorite?
Oh gosh, that's a tough call. "Call Me" is probably my favorite because I got to put my own twist on it. I made it kind of jazzy. I did it my way and I recorded it and put it out because I just love that song so much.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the one that has a great music video that you put out afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the original artists ever reach out to, mention how they liked your different version of it?
No, that'd be
Okay.
cool though. Maybe.
Yeah, if Deborah
Maybe.
Harry called you up.
I would be like, "Hey," I would cry. You'll be the first to hear if that happens, but it's right up there.
And you talked about it earlier when you performed, but you have a unique and artistic fashion sense. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I've just always dressed very crazy like this. I mean, not that this is crazy, but I always feel like dressing fun and colorful is just an extension of my creativity. As a kid, I feel like I used it more as armor, where I'm like, look at my clothes, don't look at me, look at my clothes, they're crazy. And I feel like now it brings joy. I don't know. It's a way, when you wear something that is fun and loud, people like to comment on it, and I always like to talk to people. So that's kind of my hello, like wearing a Mizzou shirt, and they're like, "Hey!" I'm like, my parents, not me, but yes. M-I-Z.
Yep. And as we mentioned, you live in Nashville now, but originally from Kansas City, and you come back often to perform here and visit your family. You played at most venues in town, now that I've looked back at different places you've played. Not to throw any shade to anybody, as far as booking in the future, but do you have like a favorite that you love to perform at?
Oh my gosh. I feel like probably the coolest, just like, oh my God, this has been a dream of mine forever, was the Kaufman Center. I sang there as a child in the first opera that opened it in Turandot. And that was like, I was in the children's chorus. I was like, this is the most beautiful building. What if I got to come back and sing here? That'd be amazing. So after The Voice, I got to sing their like Halloween local concert in that beautiful room. It was just, that was magic for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, in the background of that top one is the garage next to the downtown Kansas City Library and the museum at Prairie Fire and Overland Park, and then when you did the plaza lighting ceremony on the plaza. Yeah.
Yep.
And now, Julie, if you have your wireless mic, we can take some questions that other people might have for Kate.
I had a question in my head and then it popped out. This is my rude reminder that please form your question as a question with a question mark. That's it. Mark.
I'm just curious when you're on The Voice, how does the whole process, do you go out and live there because you're there for a while, right?
Yes.
Just a little in-depth about how
Yeah. So nowadays, a lot of the beginning parts of it happen online. So I was, in just conversation online for a really long time. Then for the blind audition, it's a whole month. So I lived in a tiny hotel room. It was also COVID. So they were like, don't leave ever. So I read a lot of books, went very much crazy. But you practice with a band. They give you a vocal instructor, and then they're like filming all the interviews, and you're practicing leading up to like that final week of the month. It's like they give you your time slot. You hope the teams aren't full, and you go and audition. So like getting a slot on the first or second day, you're like, please. Everyone who went on the last day, a lot of people just get sent home because there's no more spots left, which is heartbreaking. That was the hardest part of it, was watching, just people who are so excited it not happen for them. Hated it. But overall, it was so fun. And then for the rest of the show, you stay, obviously, until you're kicked off. But I was out there for 2.5 months living in a hotel. And it gets shorter every time. So like the first episode, 4 weeks to prepare. The next episode, 2 weeks to prepare. And my friends who made it even further, they were like, I'm learning the song tonight and I sing it on TV tomorrow. So it gets pretty intense at the end. Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Is there a place online where we can buy your guitar straps?
Yes, it is called bigchickenergy.com. That is what I called it. But if you look up my name and guitar straps, it'll come up anywhere. Yes.
So Big Chick Energy, for those of you who didn't get it.
That was a college idea I kept.
Love that.
When you were growing up, what percentage of your friends that you kept around were as into music as you were?
Yeah, I feel like I had my school friends and I had my music friends, and they came from different places. I feel like it was probably only like 15% of my friends were music people. I had like choir friends, but as for like, it dwindled more and more of like, okay, the group that wanted to play music and be in bands and write songs is like a very small group. But a handful of them I'm still friends with, like Mickey P, amazing local musician. I love her. I think she played here before. She's the jam. So like I had a pretty small group of those people, and then it just cascaded out of like a choir, musicals, but it was pretty small, I'd say.
Okay. Anybody else? Questions? Answers? Okay, Brayden, hold on.
So, St. Vincent, have you met her? Do you have a story? And I also wanted to know, the songs you sang on the show, do you get the rights to perform those, or does the show, do they take care of that?
Yeah, for St. Vincent, I have no relationship with her other than fangirling and tagging her on Instagram. I looked back one time at how many times I tagged her on photos using the guitar, and I was like, that's so bad. No. I was like, actually never look at it. But yeah, just love her. I saw her open for the Black Keys in Kansas City growing up, and I was like, who is this woman? And then for the rights to the songs, I'm pretty sure the network, specifically like NBC, clears all the songs, and that's totally, they give us a big list to choose from because they have the rights to them, and then if you're really special, they'll clear something for you. But yeah, so, yeah.
Just to clarify, the website is bigchick-energy.com.
Thank you.
Write that down. Okay, anybody else? I'm so good at running. Okay, ready?
Get your workout in.
Hello. I love to write songs too. Is there any piece of songwriting advice that you feel like changed everything for you?
Oh my gosh, that is a great question. I mean, I feel like the biggest thing that helped me was just brain dumping and editing later. I feel like that's just general good writing advice, but trying to not critique yourself 100% as you're doing it and just follow the idea and the magic of what you're saying, and then go back and be like, okay, well, this would probably rhyme better. But that helps a lot. And then I feel like my own songwriting has gotten a lot better from writing with other people. People whose songwriting I admire, and having them push me where I'm like, I would never say that word. Only your brain could come up with it. That has helped me grow so much because I'm not just in my head. And sometimes I feel more like I will finish a song if someone else is counting on me, not myself. So like a workout buddy. But yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Okay.
Yes.
Questions? Only questions allowed. Just kidding. Okay, so I've seen on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, they do those games where like name any word and then write it into something. Can you do you and your friends ever do that?
Yeah. Yeah, especially in college. I ran the songwriting club at Belmont. And so my job was much like, I feel like I was like you 2 seconds ago with here's all of our fun things we can do. I would have to come up with the prompts of write a song about this, write a song about that. But it's fun. It like sparks, things you would never think of.
Sorry, I didn't want to monopolize. I was just wondering, how do you write? Do you come up with an idea and then sit down and write, or do you plan? Do you take time every day? How does that work?
Yeah, I've gotten on my best days. Yeah, I take time every day. I wake up, I sit down with my guitar, and I make myself like, even if I don't write anything good, I like make myself do it like lifting weights on my good days. I feel like more often than not, the songs that I'm really excited about come from either I was sitting down noodling on my guitar and found a noise I really liked, or something happened in my life or someone else's life, or I heard a fun word and I'm like, that needs to be a song. Like the Now Money, Later Money that I sang earlier, that I was just like, I have to write a song about draining your Roth IRA for something stupid. That's so fun. So a lot of times for me, it's like, who would write a song about that? I'm going to.
I'm a sucker for purple guitars as well.
Yes, it happens. Exactly.
Okay. As we're coming to the end of a year, can you share with us maybe a highlight of this past year and something you're looking forward to in the year ahead?
Yeah. Ooh, highlight of the past year.
You just posted an Instagram thing with a bunch of photos 15 minutes before you arrived.
I did.
Yeah.
I
So
did.
go to her Instagram. But go ahead and answer.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I was literally just flipping through all the photos I posted, like, what's the most interesting thing I did this year? Honestly, this year I feel like a lot of the things I was excited about and proud of were just like, I pushed myself to do something that really scared me. And the biggest thing for me this year was I played guitar for some other artists and ran their tracks. So I was doing all of the audio engineering and playing guitar, and that terrified me. So I was like, I have to do it, because if I can conquer this, I can conquer anything. So probably that was like I have victory, I can do it, because I thought I could not. I was terrified. And then for the coming year, I've been moving in silence, recording a lot of stuff. So I'm excited to release a ton of new music that's very quirky. The song I just played is a song that's not out yet. So I'm excited to just put crazy things out there in the coming year. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I think that's most of our questions. Kate, are you going to be around for a little bit if they need to just more questions?
Yes,
more purple glitter.
I will be here for a second, yes.
Yeah, cool. And we have more secret, or what do we call it? Dirty Santa gifts. So you can totally stay and play Dirty Santa with Seth, and we'll be like, this one's yours. Go put it in the pile and then trade. So same for all of you guys. If you guys want to stay and play Dirty Santa and you didn't bring a gift, that's okay. We got a lot. We got plenty. So anything else?
Yeah, come on up.
Oh, I'm coming up here. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. It's time for this. This is my favorite part. Please give us your money. So as, of course, you know, Oasis is a 501c3. We're a nonprofit organization. So we do need your secular dollars to help make this amazing community work. And if money is tough, then you can donate your time, you can donate your energy, your ideas. If you know super baller musicians, let us know. But we just recently flipped over to, is it on here yet? Zeffy, thank you. Zeffy is our recurring donation support. You can say, I'm going to give you $1 every week or every month or hundreds of dollars, whatever works for you, okay? And Kate's going to play another song. Two songs. Whoa. There's a tip jar, by the way, if you have cash dollars.
Okay, 2 more songs and we party rock with Dirty Santa. That sounds great. I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to play a song in honor of Jason's new job. Let's go. This is a song inspired by real events. Maybe this has happened to you or a friend where you've sent in 4,000 job applications, perhaps gotten 4,000 rejection letters, or the LinkedIn post the second you apply is like, this position isn't open. I'm like, glad I spent 3 hours on that. Amazing. I was getting really frustrated with that process, so I wrote this song. Enjoy. We regret to inform you your application's denied. We'll spare the details to bore you. Feel free to reapply. So helpful, you're a genius. And thanks to you, I know that all I really need is to throw myself at the wall again. Throw myself at the wall. Throw myself at the wall again. Throw myself at the wall. Tell me no time and time again, but it's not my fault. I can't be what you want if you don't tell me what you want. One day you tell me I'm perfect, then next you say I'm too weird. You'll say that I am just the next big thing, but I'm late by a year. So help me, corporate Jesus. You wrote a book, but you don't practice what you're preaching. Throw myself at the wall again. Throw myself at the wall. Throw myself at the wall again. Throw myself at the wall. Tell me no time and time again, but it's not my fault. I can't be what you want if you don't tell me what you want. I can't pay my bills with your feedback. I'd be rich if I had $1 for every conversation that went like just throw yourself at the wall again. Throw yourself at the wall. Throw yourself at the wall again. Throw yourself at the wall. Tell me no time and time again, but it's not my fault. I can't be what you want if you don't tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want. Just tell me what you want. Oh, I can't be what you want if you don't tell me what you want. Thank y'all so much. All right, I've got one more for you, and then I'll send you on your merry way. This is a song. I always like to end on something a little sentimental. Life can be hard. Doing what you want to do can be hard. This is a song I wrote about for me, my mom, and my family. That when I feel like I'm failing, not doing enough, they're always like, no, I see you, you're doing great. So whoever that person is for you, think of them. This is a song about that. It's called Proud of Me. Ooh. I left the lights all on again. I left the milk out of the fridge. I bet I wasted $20. Forgot to pick up when you called. Then I forgot you called it all. Voicemail said you don't need a thing. Just called to say you're proud of me. Ooh. I needed help with gas again, but I didn't wanna ask again. Got kinda mad when the money hit. Got kinda mad that I needed it. God, I'm the worst when you be nice. Just asking questions about my life, but you're way too nice to tell me I'm mean. Just called to say you're proud of me. Proud of me. Oh, what did I do to deserve this from you? 'Cause you know that I don't see myself
but I'd like to someday. I'd like to. I've barely made more than a dime. My work both fall and none of the time. But something happens when you speak, kills the pessimist in me. I call to cry about my weight. I call to cry about my face. I'll call you 7 days a week to hear you say you're proud of me. Proud of me. Oh, why am I so cruel that I call you a fool just 'cause I don't see myself the way you do. But I like to someday. I'd like to. When I wanna give up on my dreams, you're a half full glass that disagrees. On days where all I do is sleep, you call to say you're proud of me. Proud of the journals on my shelf, proud of the way that I myself, I don't notice those little things. Do you call to say you're proud of me? Proud of me. One day I'll see what it is you see. One day I'll know what it is you mean. When you call to say you're proud of me.
Thank y'all so much, and happy holidays.
Oh, I love that song so much. I love that song, and I'm going to have to send that to my parents because I know they'll cry, and that's always kind of funny when you do it on purpose. As you wrap up, one quick story I'll tell you guys. My mom and dad were here in town from Indiana for Christmas, and I made a cool little jar, and I put in a bunch of like memory prompts from ChatGPT, like, what was the time of your first vacation? What was the time that was your favorite song? And when did they support you? When were they proud of you? All those types of things. And then I wrapped them into like little balls and I put them in the jar. And then I gave it to them on Christmas morning. And they're like, what is this? Why is there trash inside? And I'm like, just wait. So I told my mom to open up one and read it out loud. And it was like some silly memory. And these are all just my memories of time with them. Some of like times with my siblings when we were kids. And she literally started crying at the first one. And I'm like, oh, lady, just you wait. So there's a lot of those moments in there that are like, why is it with our parents? And like sometimes like cousins or friends or whoever, you're like, I just want you to be proud of me. Like, I get you, Kate, so much. Thank you. That's a lot of words. I'm sorry. Guys, I had to make the announcements shorter. No, it's okay. I know we're going to keep going, so don't leave yet. But holy cow, it's January next time I see you. January 4th is going to be Don Lasky Fort, that's a word, Fort Osage National Historic Landmark. Say that 5 times fast. And then we got Martha Sindel coming next Sunday on the 4th. So please be here for all of those. And I am not going to do it yet, but just know I printed out new volunteer cards for us because you guys do such a great job with that. But we have a couple of things we noticed had been missed. So I added some new ones. So it's like a game. Pass it around and see which one's new. We'll do that kind of towards the end of our gift giving time. And we've got a present for you because you were here today. Sarah and the girls from social committee got food because we're a food motivated organization here. So stick around. We've got our holiday games, gift exchanges, and snacks. And other than that, we will formally see you next week.